Hi, hello. Um, Happy Monday, friends. Oh, cool. I thought about not streaming today, and then I figured it's probably just because I don't want to play Octopath right now. Not necessarily because I don't want to stream.
I have electrician.
Shush, shush. Instagram doing Instagram things. Anywho, I'm just now getting around to eating dinner, so I'm gonna munch and chat for a bit, and then we'll do 14 things. I've been at home pretty much all week last week. Like, did not leave the house whatsoever. So, decided to break that. What's up, One Stinky? How you doing? Hope you're good, friend. Yeah. Went out to the mall today to go to the local game store. Picked up some FFTCG cards. Haven't sorted them yet and sleeved them or anything like that. But it's mainly that Arden versus Noctis starter deck pack. And I was grabbing that to be prepared for Gateway Fate in a little under 2 weeks. So that's very exciting. That's kind of what I have on deck for today. I should probably change my game category. I'll do that eventually. Because I was going to play Octopath, but I think now I'm going to just play 14. Right now, just hanging out on my alts. Look like session, and then we're going to do some partying for Jazzy, and that's pretty cool. What I need to do is, on my main, I need to do my custom deliveries, and on here I need to just take care of some stuff around the FC house, and then I need to work on MSQ. Yeah, reason. Just keep getting levels on there. Very good. Yeah, hope you're well, One Stinky. Anyone else hanging out? Enjoying the Monday vibes. Got myself some fries and some beans and franks to munch on. It's because I didn't really think about what's in the kitchen and I didn't really want to cook, so that's what I could throw together in like 5 minutes. Probably put together like some sandwiches or something tomorrow, just so that I have food ready throughout the rest of the week. Like I made a big pot of pasta last week, but I have yet to, like last week I say, but more like Saturday night. And so I emptied that out, but I haven't cleaned out the pot yet fully. So it's sitting in the dishwasher waiting on me to run the dishwasher and have that cleaned out. So I might make a big pot of pasta later. We'll see. It's a little better. Oh, he did change the battery. Good. Cool. My front door lock is good to go. Last one. Wait, it might be ice day. I think it's ice day. I hope it's ice day. Quickly calculate that up real quick. 1425 90 36 108 100 90 87 125. That's 376 902. So about 377. Yeah, 377 326. So 377 400. We'll round that up. Okay, I think I need to get machinist up. I think. But it's probably fine. So I will hang out on Dark Knight. Cool. Yay, it's ice day! Excellent. feel like I've seen this Astro in other PvP matches before. Thank you, healers. Is Red just salty that we didn't come to their crystal? Like, why are y'all all the way out here? Just extra. Really? Team stays. Like, I don't know how to get the timing right on my. Excuse me, LB. Coolio. Oh. Why do y'all care? I'll take it. Not really what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Yep. Good deal, good deal. I'm out of juice. Running. Oh. Oop, that's not it. Wait, what is this? What is this, Phil? Brother, you can't be killing him before my ult goes off. Thank you. Yay, smallest. There we go, smallest. Quickly now, quickly. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Let's go. Aw, I missed the small ice. Oh, sadness. A little much sadness. Cool, that looks like how it's supposed to look. Okay. Damn it. Come on. Yo, what is this? Free me. What? Why am I in dancer clutches? Please. Let me go. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yo, why am I dying? Why am I dying? Brother, why am I dying? Cool. Anybody else out here dying? Trying to get a little snipe in real quick. Nope, they are very much healthy. That was not worth. The attempt was made. Small ice, go. It's looking like a second place, potentially. Especially with how fast yellow's going. Oh, slowing down. No, why are they over here? Don't let them take my ice. Let's go! First place. Love to see it. GG's, GG's. Love Ice Day, man. So fun. Ooh, so I think that's everything I had to do for this. I just realized that guy's not up there, as he should be. Do that. Do that, do that. Okay, cool. We're so back. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I think I've taken care of everything I need to take care of on this character. So, I'll hop over to my other guy. Okay, so what I want to do for the most part is gear my tanks, which means getting a bunch of math tones, which means doing dailies. But in this case, I do want to level my Viper. Kazu. Come on, PvPers, where you at? Lock it in, my friends. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Fiddling. Every bunny. That is interesting. The fact that you had it copied of both Team Chat and Alliance chat is amazing. Again, with not having the first tower. We won last time though, so it's probably a good thing, right? I don't know. Not seeing any good targets. This guy's not great, but he's not terrible. Take that. Oh, nope, nope, no. What was that? What is this? Since when does Warrior have like 20 stuns? That's weird. Yay, finally, our block of ice. Putting the hit out on red. Okay. Fair enough. Good orchestration. Where's my team? and sweet. Short and sweet. A lot of red goobers. What is this dancer BS? Ew, 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 ew. My thing's gonna expire because I have no one to hit. Unfortunate. Oh well, back to the tower. Smalls are up. Go. Good. Why am I trapped by something right now? What? I don't like any of this. Is it worth? Oh, he's dead. How is he still alive? Like, none of that combo does stun? Crazy, actually. Huge tower. But I feel like red's gonna get it before we can hit this tower. But we shall see, we shall see, we shall see. Hey Trent, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. This fine Monday evening. Not much is seriously up for me. Getting excited for Gateway Fate in a few weeks over in St. Louis. I think it's October 17th through the 19th. A lot of the friends will be there. So today I went by the local game store to get myself some Final Fantasy TCG cards so that I can participate in the event, because they're going to be hosting some learn to play tables, I think. Thank you very much for the hydrate. I will grab some water in 2 seconds once I smash this timer. Glad to hear it, dude. Always feels good to hear that the homies are doing well. Hey, Ojos. Oh, thank you for the sub, dude. You did not have to do that at all. You really did not have to sub. Like, wow. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I will take a second place. That is awesome. Oh, Viper Sight. Okay, cool. Wow. Thank you guys for coming through, I guess. Yeah. As you can see, I'm simply chilling on 14, going through dailies and all the other things. Probably about to knock out my custom deliveries. Had to lock in the founder badge. Fair and valid, yeah. Because I set subs up sometime last week and then haven't streamed since then, so you had the honor of being the first subscriber to my channel. And so I am overwhelmed and very much appreciate that, my dear. But yeah, congrats on your founder's badge. That is really cool, and you'll have that, I guess, for eternity now. Is it just the first person to subscribe or like the first 10? I forget how many founders badges there are available. Like first 10 or so. Cool. Might have up the numbers, who knows. Yeah, I'll take a look at it sometime. That is awesome, dude. You taking care of yourself? You doing well? Anything special coming up for you? Life-wise? Kurenai. Where does Kurenai live? Good question. Show a map? Show a map. Yes. Nice. Hope it's like a good busy where it's like you're doing well, making money, living a good life, not just busy for the sake of. I've been a bit less, currently trying to figure out floor mat to get for your gaming setup. Chairs have been wrecking the hardwood. Ooh, yeah. I currently have a carpet in my place, but I've heard that changing the wheels and casters on your chair could also help with that. And they make different caster types instead of just the ones that come with your chair. So that might also be another option to look into. I know a lot of offices have this kind of, what's it called? It's like a little plastic thing that you can put on the floor. And it's basically a plastic floor mat, but it's weird because it has these little pokey risers under it. And like my parents always had it to protect the carpet that they would put on the actual floor. But I never really liked the feel of it. It just was weird. So I don't have that in my place. But yeah, I really hope you find the floor mat you're looking for that best works with your current setup. We're making cloud pearls. I need to know. Are you looking for any other accessories for your setup, or just the floor mats? Need 4 of those. 624. 24 of these guys. 1,800. Boom. Okay, cool. Yeah. Cable management can be done whenever. It can wait. Unlock that. Edit macro. I don't need these guys in there. Don't wait the 3. Yeah, just a train die and then a deck. I spent some time last night just kind of cleaning off my desk because it had, as spaces do in general, just built up a bunch of dust. So I cleared everything off, pulled it out from its corner on the wall, vacuumed underneath it, and then switched out my kind of desk mat for, because I have a plain black one that's a bit smaller, but it covers the whole desk and goes under the keyboard. It's very nice. And then when I went to KupoCon, I think it was 2 years ago, back in 2023, I got a, it's really more of a play mat for card games, but it works really well as a desk mat too. And it has like this huge picture of Cloud looking at, I think it's Sector 7, from the outside. It's pretty nice. So I've been rocking that for at least the past, if I moved in May, at least the past 4 months, going on 5. And then just to kind of switch it up for the winter, probably around April, May time next year, I'll switch it back up again. All is well, all is well. I'm trying to think of any other games or activities. Maybe. That might work, that might not work. Vicky announced that she's doing a subathon from November 7th to 9th in celebration of her birthday, and probably to raise some funds for sick kids as she normally does around the holidays. Great cause. Highly encourage anyone who has the time to swing by Vicky Bunny Angel's stream and support her there. But she was asking us in Discord today what we would like to see out of that subathon. And of course, I kind of spouted off some of her usual games as of late. Onimusha, Way of the Sword. No, not Way of the Sword. Samurai's Destiny is what we've been playing through. Don't think we'll finish that, because I don't think we'll see her again in October on stream. If we do, it'll be very late into the month. So yeah, I was saying Samurai's Destiny, FF Tactics, and we aren't gonna do Artist Impact just because it's not a great game for streaming. Like, the art style is mind-blowing, and it's like a really interesting world you get thrown into. So it's one of those games that I definitely want to check out at some point. Like, have it wishlisted, and I will. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back to FC to get more Blink Crystals. But yeah, I'm gonna have a bit looser of a coin purse to just be like, hey, grab a game. Why not? I will snatch it up. But until then, I will vibe with the games that I have. But yeah, Vicky said she's not streaming Artist Impact because it's kind of very text-based. And so all that narration is not something she really wants to do. And it's not easy to follow as a viewer without narration because it's not really a voiced game. Tactics, fortunately, is voiced, and so we'll probably see a lot more of that. What else was I gonna say? But I was gonna say I should suggest something like either, like, we're probably gonna do some just chatting segments, like watching YouTube, just hanging out, talking about whatever, reacting to whatever game we've been playing, opening packages, all that good stuff. But within that, we should probably potentially do like a mindfulness flashcard session, if you will. Some discussion prompts. Maybe even write some poetry or something. Do a little writing club. Just something more in the just chatting realm, not necessarily in the gaming realm. But something that we kind of end up doing anyways if we stream long enough. And that I genuinely tend to find very fun. But I also enjoy that when we get into those things, it's usually not super scripted. It's just kind of like, hey, we're kind of in this point and area of the stream, so let's do this. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cool, do it. So yeah, that's what's been on my mind. I'm sure I have enough to finish this. So I was saying earlier, I went by my local game store to get some FFTCG cards. I got the Noctis versus Arden starter bundle, and I halfway opened it. I opened the box and then saw the little rules pamphlet for how to play, and I spent probably a good 45 minutes reading through that and didn't actually open up any of the cards. And I thought about just not streaming today so I could continue messing with cards, but I was like, nah, I should probably stream. Should be consistent about streaming. But we'll also flexible, because I think I was somewhat dreading playing Octopath today, just because I don't really know what I want to do with that. Like, I don't really want to do Tressa's story just yet, and it might just be a thing of today I'm not feeling doing it, or it might be a thing of I want to just rest in the town that I came to and then go back out, do a little more grinding before I come back to this. So yeah, if I'm free on Wednesday, I might do stream then, just kind of actually Octopath stream and not a 14 stream. But anyway, we shall see. Very excited for tomorrow though. Like, unfortunately it means we have maintenance tonight, so I can't go until like 2 and 3 a.m. But I probably need to sleep before then anyway, because I went to sleep at like 3 this morning. So should probably go ahead and fix my sleep schedule a bit. But we're getting maintenance on 14 tonight at like 1 Eastern. So once that is complete, we'll have Arkveld. I think it's Arkveld. Whatever the Monster Hunter collab on the 14 side of things is, we'll have that fight. So I will probably take a crack at that tomorrow. I'm fairly confident that I will take a crack at it sometime this week. But I definitely need to do raid tier stuff first, because I need to gear up my tank, because this is abysmal. Like half of my tank gear is last tier stuff. This is this tier. This is this tier because I just got that yesterday. This is last tier. This is last tier. And this I just picked up from a dungeon yesterday, but it was also last tier stuff before then. I don't remember where we get the War Cloud stuff from. I want to say it has to be a dungeon, but I don't know which one. So sometime eventually I'll go through and actually like do my dailies enough to recognize gear from the recent dungeons. But for now I just have this War Clouds gear, and it's just like, I'm glad it's 750 because I have no idea where I got it from, but it's keeping me afloat with current tier gearing. But I need to do raid tier stuff tomorrow so that I can get the augmentation material for my weapon specifically, as well as some accessory stuff. Because like, I think I have enough books. No, I burned all my books to get a necklace yesterday. Okay. And a headpiece. Yeah, I got this headpiece and this necklace yesterday for the books that I had been hoarding. If I clear 3, then I'll be able to get the weapon upgrade guaranteed, I think, because I think it's only 3 books for that. This stuff would help me augment any clothing pieces, but all my clothing pieces right now are not the... It's not cruiser, it's not the Historia stuff. So I would have to, like I was saying earlier in the stream, look at my math tomes and get them up to par so I can get some more Historia gear so that I can augment that. Okay, all of that to go back to custom deliveries. We made all of the components, and I'm going to run out of the wind gems because I don't farm them enough. Yeah, this is mostly what 14 is when there's not a huge patch out. It's very chill, just kind of day to day. Take care of the FC house, do some kind of daily routine things to keep your character growing and developing different aspects of themselves, but also just kind of keep yourself interested. Because if I wasn't playing 14, I would be playing Marvel Rivals, Octopath Traveler, or something else. I've been fairly into Pokemon Unite lately. Not ranked, because I don't understand how that game can be competitive at all. Like, I don't fully understand the systems behind how you maximize certain things, like your damage and all that good stuff. But I feel really good when I'm in casual lobbies. Like, there's a mode called First to 500, kind of in the name, as the name implies. First team to score 500 points wins. And you get a bunch of buffs throughout the round that kind of help you shape, kind of like a roguelike, kind of like how in TFT, like every few rounds you get a buff or two that's supposed to shape the... Excuse me. It's supposed to shape the course of the game. So, yeah, I might hop off eventually and do some Pokemon Unite. Just because I don't really know what I'm doing for the day. Give Kurenai her stuff. And I think I have to give Nito Weekway her stuff. I don't think anyone else is doing craftsman bonuses today, so I think it's just whoever else I want to give it to. Kurenai, here's your stuff. Purple scripts. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else I need purple scripts for. Oh, sweet. Kurenai 2. Crafting and gathering. Quests. Items. Collectibles? Yeah, okay. So Zoe needs more stuff. Monago needs more stuff. Kurenai needs more stuff. Adkirag? Yeah, he needs more stuff. Kaishir needs more stuff. Like, I don't even have Kaishir 1. That's funny. Elto needs more stuff. Who is Charlemagne the Second? So I have another custom delivery person I haven't even met yet. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna go give stuff to Emilios then. Yeah. I don't know who Andon and Margaret are. Okay. Jeez, haven't played Unite since before Dragonite was released. Yeah, I go through spurts with Unite. Yeah, heard we're back in the all-arounder meta again. That makes sense. Like, they released Empoleon like a couple weeks back, and he's supposed to be an all-rounder. And then they're coming out with Mega Lucario, which is also an all-rounder. So yeah, all-rounder meta would make sense. But yeah, I haven't really followed like release order of things. Like I would play for maybe a month and a half at a time, and then put it down for like 8-9 months. Yep, spam Lucario. Very nice. Nah, Drudge. See you later. You get deleted off the map. Hit him with a Bone Rush or two. Feels nice. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of just ranged DPS. A lot of Greninja. A lot of Scorbunny. No, that's not the Cinderace. That's the full form of it. Scorbunny is the first evolution. But yeah, a lot of Greninja, a lot of Cinderace, a bit of Lucario in there, but not too much. Just because I like being able to tickle with damage and run away, or tickle with enough damage to kill. Yeah, those two can get kind of crazy if you understand spacing well enough and just use every single like held item and emblem thing you can to give them damage so that they can basically one tap you from 500 meters away, and your opponent's just like, what in the world? I didn't even get a chance to see them, and then you're dead. Yeah, Greninja resets are beautiful, man. So wild, so fun. Especially if you can get the ult off. Like, if you're in real trouble, just be like, ults, and then just hop away off of the shuriken. It's so nice. Yeah, I was, of course, because kind of the whole namesake and branding thing, I was maining Decidueye for a really long time. Kind of like the whole Robin Hood aesthetic of things. I love that he has the ability to like do stupid, insane damage with a skill shot, but I don't have the aim to do that kind of damage with a skill shot. So I just run, I think it's Razor Leaf, that just buffs my attack speed and lets me hit multiple targets at once. I think it's essentially Rune's Hurricane as a skill. But yeah, Decidueye was also a really fun one for me, especially with his little tag and lurk ability. Gives him movement speed, slow down the opponent. Really felt like a huntsman almost. And Greninja I feel a similar way with. Like, use the dash, make clones, and kind of just box your opponent into this space. And like you mentioned, the reset, you can kind of use that to set up one kind of play. Throw your shurikens, kind of move around a little bit, have your opponent confused. And then if it looks like you're in trouble, it really doesn't take that long for your clones to come back. So you clone again and just get out of there. It's so awesome. And just the ninja aesthetic to it too. Like with the scarf flowing behind you. It's really nice. A millions. What do you want? Aetheroconductive focus. Okay. 2 old Sharian. Yeah, maybe I get a capture card one day. Plug the Switch in. I have some Zelda games that I've been kind of chipping my way through. on my own time. Yeah, maybe I record and or stream those. Could be interesting. Yeah, I don't like seeing an enemy Bulbasaur at really any level, just because I don't have the movement skill to get out of the way. But I've never been to Masters. Like, the highest I've been is Ultra, I think. Or, I forget if it's Veteran Ultra or Ultra Veteran. But whichever is the higher of those two, I've been there. And, like, at the bottom of that tier. Like, the 4th or 5th rank within that tier. Because, like, once I hit that part, I was like, I think I'm fine. I put in enough hours. I got to this point. I get the little costume out of it. Anything else just seems like gravy. And I'd rather do other things. But yeah, Venusaur, when you get hit with a Giga Drain from, again, like 500, 600 meters away, or what feels like it, just because you have no idea where he was, and he was just sitting in the bushes waiting, it's like, dude, I was standing in a space and it was fine. The air was breathable for 1 second. The second, the air heated up, turned into a laser beam, and then anywhere around that I would have dashed had toxic smoke everywhere. I guess I'm just gonna die. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like, going up against Venusaur is wild when they're good at what they do. When they don't know what they're doing, it's like, okay, I can somewhat manage this. Yeah, Solar Beam and Sludge Bomb combo is not a fun thing to deal with. I don't know if I've ever actually gone up against a Venusaur that has Giga Drain and Petal Dance, but I'm sure it's a similar feeling of, okay, I'm fine. Oh wait, I guess I'm dead. Yup. Hit him with a Lux Laser. What's the line? Unleash the Light or something? It probably nerfed it. Maybe. I feel like Unite doesn't nerf stuff much. Like, they do their balance stuff from time to time, but I feel like they don't really adjust things heavily. But then again, I'm a very casual player who just hops in and out from time to time. So, I may not have the best grasp of how balance works in that game. I brought the wrong parts. Or everyone does more damage now. That sounds more like something Tencent? That's who designed Unite? Yeah, that sounds more like something Tencent would do. Just everybody gets more damage. I don't think they would nerf an ability. I could be wrong, but I don't think they would do that. And definitely, and this could just be like my memory and how the game feels, but over time, like, I started around when Unite came out on Decidueye, just playing him, like, the damage felt good, but recently Decidueye's damage feels insane. Even though it's still survivable, it feels like I do much more damage now than I did when the game came out. So, I'm sure they do some tuning and some buffs and maybe some nerfs, but I feel like they don't nerf as much. Do I have any numbers or research to prove or disprove that? No. Could I look it up and see? I could. But right now I'm playing 14. So maybe I do that some other time. We shall see. Trying to think though, is Decidueye really my favorite Pokemon, or do I have another like favorite Pokemon that I would love to see in Unite? I think at one point it might have been Empoleon? No. I only really liked Piplup because it was Dawn's Pokemon. And it was like a cute little bird. But it was really more Dawn's Pokemon than anything. But for the most part, my favorite Pokemon tend to be bird Pokemon. So your Pidgeotos, your Staraptors, your Corviknights, that sort of deal. And I think between those three, I kind of want to go Staraptor. Just because, like I said, Dawn's Pokemon, I kind of came into Pokemon during that generation. I forget what generation that is, like what region it was. But I just remember the Diamond and Pearl anime having a really fun opening theme song. And this kind of Dialga and Palkia going back and forth at it. So yeah, I have very fond memories of that gen. And I tend to lean towards that generation of Pokemon if it's an option between any of the scales. Just history and personal bias. But they're all great in their own respects. Well, maybe not all. That generation with I want to say it's Sobble, and then the fire crocodile guy. And then what? I think they had Sprigatito. Yeah, they had Sprigatito for that one. And the grass cat was like the saving grace of that starter trio for me. Because the other designs were just like, what is this? Why do they all look so not only squishy but head empty? Like, for a starter Pokemon, I'm usually looking for there to be some sort of ferocity, even if it's only a little bit. Like, if you look at Turtwig, gotta be one of my favorite starters. But Turtwig, little turtle guy, super cute. Love his big eyes, love his smooth little shell, his round head, and the little twig on top. So nice. But you can tell when Turtwig gets serious and when he's mad, like things are not going to be okay. With Sobble and the... I don't even know what the flame crocodile's name was. But with those two, it was just like, I can't see you guys causing any sort of mayhem if you got mad. Or if you, like, put in any effort. All I can see is you guys just breaking down and sobbing all the time. Which, there's a time and place to sob. And you should, like, let out emotion, cry, and grow from that. I definitely agree with that. Slight tangent. A lot of people in preparation for Gateway are taking some time out of their usual routines. Be it a stream, be it posting a podcast at a normal pace and normal time frame. Things of that nature. A lot of people who I know are attending Gateway are doing things like that to give themselves time to prepare, to make the convention the best it can be for everyone. So yeah, if you need to take time for yourself to kind of be cathartic and release emotion so that you can bring the most value to your life and the people who interact with you throughout your life, then I definitely encourage that. Those starters from, I think it was Scarlet and Violet, the Sobble and the other one, I can't see them growing from the experience of crying. I really only see airheads out of them. But Sprigatito and his whole evolution chain into Meowscarada, that I think all of this seriousness went into that, and it was like, no, you gotta spread some of the minute amounts of intensity throughout the entire starter trio. They can't all just be, well, not all. You can't have a majority stake in airheadedness and derpiness. You gotta be kind of even spread with it. But yeah, just an opinion. All that to say, I wasn't a huge fan of those designs, but I'm sure moving forward, other starter Pokemon designs will either also have me disappointed or really excite me and potentially even cause me to want to get the game again. Because Pokemon is really the same game over and over and over again, in terms of styling anyway. They add in a gimmick mechanic every once in a while. Sometimes they refresh it and call it Mega or something like that. Or Gigantamaxing. Gigantamaxing was a weird gimmick, but it is what it is. But usually the reasons I will get a Pokemon game are because I see a lot of community excitement for it and just kind of peer pressure giving into that. Because there's a trainer or two whose design I really enjoy, or because there's a Pokemon or two whose design I really enjoy. That's usually kind of why I will get into a Pokemon game. But yeah, I've been yapping in non-stop circles about really nothing. Is there anything else I need to do in 14? I think there are a few more dailies, like some dungeons and things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do an expert dungeon, a trial, and then I will get out of here. I would stream Rivals, but the one time I tried to stream Rivals, and it's probably just because of how the anti-cheat works, I don't think OBS and Rivals played well. And when I did eventually get OBS to pick up Rivals, there was a lot of stuttering and stuff, and I think that's just a weakness of the internet that I have access to. It's pretty good internet, like I can obviously stream on it, but I don't think I can stream something that's super intensive. And that might be partially internet and partially the ability of my rig. One of my next upgrade for my rig is definitely going to be my graphics card. I thought it would be a sooner upgrade. Like I was thinking I'd upgrade it August, September timeframe. I ended up going for a new microphone instead. Got the Rode NT. I think it's the mini USB. But yeah, it might not sound insanely better than when I was streaming on my headset mic, but I think there's a noticeable downtick in background noise that's picked up, which is the main reason I got the Rode, to kind of filter out a lot of the background noise that my headset was picking up, just internal to the mic, without having to look for like a software filter to kind of filter out dithering and all that. Because while I know that technology exists, and I could probably even code it myself in MATLAB if I really wanted to, I don't really want to. Like, engineering is fun and all, but it's not... How do I put this? I don't like engineering blindly because I don't have a abundance of resources to where if I were to break something to the point of it being irreparable, I wouldn't be hurt by the lack of that resource, if that makes any sense, and I hope it does. So, like, if I'm engineering something or reverse engineering it, I want to be really assured about what I know about that thing and what I don't know about that thing, so that when I go in to break it down or make an adjustment or make an alteration, if I made a mistake, I can at least identify where that mistake was made. And that gets me one step closer to being able to rectify the mistake, so that I'm not out of a tool completely. What do we got? Underkeep. Okay. That's fairly straightforward. I gotta redo my portraits. I just need to unlink it from the thing. And then every time have it ask me, hey, do you want to update your portrait? Yes, update it. Yeah, I was talking about my rig. So, got a new Rode microphone. From the little bit of listening back on previous streams that I have done, it seems like it's doing what I wanted it to do, and cutting down on the pickup of background noise, which is very good and very much what we wanted out of that. But it did set me back on getting excuse me, on getting an upgrade for graphics card. Still think that I will be able to upgrade it before the end of the year, but don't think that upgrade will be coming within like October timeframe. Yeah, really hoping to upgrade my graphics card. Not really for the graphics themselves, because I think a lot of the games that I play look fine even on medium settings. So I'm not a huge, like, I have to play it on ultra settings type of person. But some of the games that I would like to play on a more regular basis have a higher baseline for what they need the card to be able to do. Namely Monster Hunter Wilds. I would really like to be able to hop in with the friends and hunt Omega or Uthduna or whatever else comes across. But right now I don't have a card that can handle wilds. The highest card I have is 1660 Super, which on a technicality could run wilds, but will actually be a slideshow of the game and will not look good. There's a lot of artifacting and things that goes on when I try to run wilds on it. So I generally just don't play wilds. Like, I own it, it's on my Steam. But until I get that upgrade, I just vibe at 14. And rivals. Here, stand over here, and he's probably gonna come from where I'm standing. Yep, because I have no idea how to read that guy. Should probably just stand with the team, honestly, but tank privilege says nah. Mitigation. Oh no, I'm tripping and I'm dying. Cool, we live. Onwards. Oh, no. Gotta adjust course. To the castle. Does it really look like the FF9 castle in here? Kinda, not really. I think once we get closer to the front door, it starts to look more like the FF9 track. Definitely once we get inside. Like, that place is like 1-to-1 scale. The castle we saw in F9. Cold the week. Here we go. We. I guess I can go forward as our sage is dying. Stop dying. Hit the 0 real quick so I don't die. Okay, soldier S0. Come get this work. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Number 2. Sweet, I don't have to move again. I love not having to move. Figure 8 Shadow Clone Jutsu. Underkeep stuff. Should probably roll on this, right? Thank you all. I need to tank more. Because it might just be a thing of I'm not hitting stuff enough, but I feel like I do a terrible job at getting and holding aggro, and I'm not quite sure why that is. It might be a gear thing, but I don't think so. But it doesn't entirely help that the ninja is pulling ahead of me. I mean, I could sprint to make up the difference, and that would probably fix some of it, but I don't know. Last fight. Oh, it's a tablet. Smash it. More weaponry. You think more weapons is gonna solve your problems, Calyx? You gotta do more research, my guy. I fought a dude who steals weapons for a living. And all I do is send him running home, tail between his legs, picking up his green chicken. Suffice it to say, extra weaponry does nothing to help your case. Talk no jutsu might work, but that's about it. And he's gonna swap where the pink orb goes. Bring that behind me. That's a wild charge. Whatever. Is it a wild charge? Or is it just a line AoE? That might just be a line AoE. So I should admit. I love tank privilege. Ooh, I don't want to move. GG's. W heals. GG's. Cool. Okay, I think... Did I do everything I said I was going to do? No, I did not. I said I was going to do Trials Roulette. Let's do it on Machinist. But yeah, after this, I'll probably send you guys over to session. Homie is hanging out in 14, doing, I guess, Fru? Probably Fru. If not Fru, something Fru adjacent. Or potentially something else. I don't know. When I got on, he was doing 14 stuff. And that was like a couple hours ago, so he's probably still doing 14 stuff until like midnight, 1 a.m. And then he'll probably go to bed because work and stuff. But yeah, intending to send you over to session Unless anyone else has any other suggestions, if you'd like to go somewhere else, recommend some other chill stream friends to me, I would love to get to know them. So feel free to do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna kill whatever trial comes up and then send you off to have a lovely evening on this very chill Monday. It's actually not chill out. Like, it was in the 80s when I went out to the mall today. It was wild. There's a deep dungeon community. I did not realize that. I guess I should do deep dungeons more often. Like, eventually I need to go for this necromancer title. But I will do that at some point in time. Probably over a holiday when I just take weeks, like 2-3 weeks at a time, and just hole up. Like, I'll use one of those weeks to like actually go see family and treat the holidays like they should be treated. But then that other week, just holed up in a cave called my apartment and live it up. Nice. No thanks. You, unwritten lunge K1, can catch this band. Hooray! Oh, even better. Yo! Oh, I was hoping it would be like an actual trial. That's unfortunate. I develop heat gauge. Okay, I messed this up. I should not have used my 2-minute just yet. Please tell me you hit the thing. Okay. Why were y'all just standing around there not hitting the thing? I trusted you to hit the thing. We nearly died. Literally the last time I got this in roulettes, they just didn't hit the elemental converter, and we wiped. And yet, I still trust my party members to hit it instead of me doing it myself. Hooray! Good heals, I guess. GG's, everybody. And I think I get some math tomes out of that, right? Yeah, I get math tomes out of that. Sweet. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna call it. Because I either want to get actual food, more food, less food, get snacks, probably play Pokemon Unite, and, like, I don't know, go to sleep. Yeah, because I went to sleep way later than I should have last night. So yeah, do I have a shout-out command? Come on, stream elements. No? Okay, no shout-out command. Unfortunate. But yeah, you should go check out Vicky. She's a great streamer, cosplayer, content creator, extraordinary person. Find a list of all my commands here. Thank you, Hojos. I will add some commands and all that good stuff after stream. Like shout-out, because that's something I want to do. But for now, I want to send a raid. Oh, slash shoutout. It's built into Twitch. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. We'll do that in a second. There we go. So yeah, if you haven't already, Vicky is a wonderful person, wonderful human being, wonderful content creator who I highly recommend to go follow, check out, and hang out in the community. But besides that wonderful shout out, we are going to head over to see another cool person, more of a cat actually, named Axel Cross, who is currently doing stuff in 14 with Session. So yeah, hope you enjoy the slightly more upbeat energy and chaos of it all. It's cool peoples, and I will see you all next week Monday. Have a nice evening. Bye.
Speaks to your body is deeper than mine. No.
I humble. Session's bullying me.
I didn't. What do you mean? We shout out to. Okay. I thought I got raided or something. Oh. Okay. I'm not bullying anybody. I'm over here doing my job. What song is this?